Okay, good morning, guys. So this week you guys are working on 3D figures. You guys are going to be doing T1, 2, and 5. Now, I wanted to keep all those topics together because they are very similar and it'll actually help you be more successful. I did want to post a video yesterday because I wanted you guys to actually try it on your own. Some of you guys did, were very lost. Some of you guys got it, so congratulations. But I'm going to go ahead and give you the formulas now that will make your life a billion times easier. Okay, so you guys will be working on surface area and volume of prisms and cylinders. Okay, surface area is like the outside part. So like if you're thinking of a shoebox, let's draw a shoebox. Here's our shoebox. And connect the vertices. Okay, so if you're thinking of a shoebox, it's the cardboard. Volume is the space inside, so the air. Or for a cylinder, it's like a Pringles can. It's the surface area would be the cardboard part, well, the colorful stuff is, and the wrapper. And the volume would be the space inside where the chips go, so the chips. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our shoebox here. We're going to say that this is 10 inches. This is 6 inches, and this is 8 inches. Okay, so on a prism, there's actually two bases. Now, the base isn't always the one on the bottom. Okay, we can choose that one if we want to, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, it's just the two sides that are parallel and congruent. So to find the surface area of our shoebox, you're going to follow this formula. Surface area equals perimeter of your base shape. So pick which one your base is, and you're going to add all the way around the outside. That's perimeter. Times height of the whole thing. Plus 2 times the area of your base shape. Now we say 2 because there is 2. So you have like a top and a bottom, a left and a right, a front and a back. Those could all be bases. Okay, and they're all congruent in a rectangular prism. So let's see if we can go ahead and do this with our shoebox that we created here. So first we have to decide which one is going to be our base shape. Like I said, it doesn't have to be the one on the bottom, but it can be. Okay, so I'm going to actually choose this as my base shape. So my base shape in this case is a rectangle. This is why this is called a rectangular prism. If it was a square, it'd be a cube. A lot of people say, but Miss Morris, it looks like a square. But if you have 10 and 8, those numbers don't match. It would only be a square if those numbers actually matched. Okay, so it's automatically a rectangular prism. Now, if it was a triangular prism, like a tent, triangular prism, your base shape would be a triangle. Hexagonal prism, your base shape would be a hexagon. Okay, and it continues like that. So perimeter of your base shape. Remember, perimeter's all the way around. So 10 plus 10, that's 20. 8 and 8 is 16. So 20 plus 16 is 36. Now height of your whole figure, not of the base shape, of the whole figure. Okay? And you're going to multiply those. 2, because there's 2 of them. Area of your base shape now. So you're still focusing on this base shape, and now you're going to find the area. And remember, it's base times height. 8 times 10. So I'm going to get my handy dandy calculator out here. Let me just turn it on real quick. I'm using the one on my phone. You don't have to use a scientific calculator for this one. So we get 36 times 6 is 216. 2 times 80. And you just go through and you do the math here. So 216 plus 160, you get 376. But we aren't done. Okay, surface area. Any kind of area has to be your units squared. Any kind of area. Okay, so our units were inches, so we got inches squared. Okay, now a cylinder, cylinder would be the same type of thing. So a cylinder would look like a Pringles can. Okay, we would use the same formula. So surface area equals perimeter height to area of your base. Okay, but it gets a little tricky because we have circles involved. So it's exactly the same thing, but instead of perimeter, there's no such thing as perimeter of a circle. Okay? It is circumference. But it's still the same concept. Sorry, this thing keeps moving. I'm trying to hold it. So perimeter of your circle. So perimeter of a circle, circumference, is 2 pi r. Then height of the whole thing still. So this and all this, it's the same. It only looks different because it's a circle. Plus 2. Now the area of your base, area of a circle, is pi r squared. So this and this are the same. Okay, and you would just fill in with numbers and stuff like that. Okay, so that is your surface area. Now volume, we're going to use the same shapes. Let me erase this here, sorry. Okay, volume is what goes in the shoebox, what goes in the Pringles can. Volume equals area of your base shape times height. So remember, this capital B is area of your base shape. In our shoebox, we're talking about the air or the shoes, the space inside, not the cardboard. Same with the cylinder. Area of our base shape, we're going to use the same base shape. Whatever you decide is the base, be consistent. Keep it at that base. Okay? Our base shape is this rectangle. So we have 8 times 10 times height of the whole thing. Okay? So we have 80 times 6, 480. Volume does not even have the word area in it, so it is not your units squared. It is your units cubed. Now in a cylinder, it'd be the exact same formula. Area of your base shape times height. But your base shape, because it is a circle, how do you find the area of a circle? Pi r squared, still times height. So this piece and this piece, those are the same. It only looks different because it's a circle. Okay, and then you just keep plugging everything in and you go about it. Okay, make sure you guys have a calculator. If you have any questions, make sure you send them on Remind. Okay, I will talk to you guys soon, I hope. Bye, be safe.